Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everybody woke up in a good mood. And I hope that everybody's going to go to church today and this morning. And if you can't, I hope that you're able to watch it online so that you can start your day off fresh and with God. So this morning I woke up like I normally do, and I read my daily devotion. And it spoke about trusting God, especially through your anxieties and stuff. And it was just so fitting because yesterday, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be very transparent. I was struggling bad. I didn't really know necessarily where it came from. I just knew that I was cleaning my house. And when I clean, sometimes I become OCD. I get very obsessed because I want everything to be so perfect. I want to do everything. I got a bunch of things planned out. And in turn, it causes anxiety because I can't do everything I want to do. I work Monday through Friday, so most days, I don't have time to do that deep cleaning like I would have before, way back when my kids were smaller. And I always want my house to be like that, but it's not always possible. Therefore, me becoming overwhelmed because I want it to look perfect. I want my kids to have a clean house, and I want to be able to have a good meal for them and all that good stuff. And that's not always, like I said, possible. But yesterday, because I was at a group on Friday at Bible study, and we had some questions, and I remember them. They said, what do you feel like when, you go through something and God doesn't answer you right away? And I said, I throw a fit like a big baby, because especially when that old feeling comes back of anxiety, or that old ugly feeling that you know so well, the one you don't like. I said, I throw a fit, and then I remember of what God has brought me through. And then I just start to come out of it, and begin to trust him because he reminds me of his faithfulness. But I told myself, I said that day, I wish that I wouldn't have to go through all that. I wish I wouldn't have to throw a big fit and then trust him. I wish I could just trust him immediately. So yesterday, as I was struggling so hard, and that ugly feeling came to me again, I began to hear God's voice very clearly. He said, remember, trust me now. Don't wait and throw a fit and get mad. Because my first instinct was to be like, why? Why do I have to experience this ugly feeling? I thought I was over it. I thought I don't have to deal with this no more. But I'm going to use this as a learning lesson that I'm going to trust him. And that's what I did. And then I went for a late night walk like I normally do. And when I got home, I felt so much more peace. Because I was being tormented with the thoughts of all kinds of stuff that doesn't even matter, But I woke up to a friend that knew that I was struggling after I opened up and told her, because I don't like telling people, because I always preach, when you're not doing well, to keep on going, trusting God. And so I firmly believe in that. And so I firmly do that. And I have to do that. So I don't want to complain to nobody. I don't want to, burden anybody with it. But anyways, so I just stood on God. And so I woke up, and she had voice messaged me a prayer. And that's Julie. So I thank you, Julie. And then I also woke up to Carol sending me a message saying such beautiful words to this article or whatever that she had seen somewhere, probably on one of the platforms. But it was so fitting and so much needed. So I thank you, Carol. And sometimes people don't know, and they just send things because they're obedient unto God. And so I'm thankful and grateful for all the friends that I have. And I just encourage all of you to never keep quiet. If you're struggling, you got to reach out. Because people are there and people love you. And you're not always struggling. I don't lay down and just feel defeated. I get back up. I'm on my feet. I'm up today. I'm walking. I'm going to get ready and go to church. Because nothing is going to stop me. The Lord reminded me today that the devil just roars around like a lion, seeing who he may devour. And I must remember that. I must not forget that fact, because that's the minute that you start slipping into all those lies, when you forget what's happening and you take your eyes off God. But let's not take our eyes off God. Let's keep our eyes on him. And I know this is a little bit longer than usual, but I hope you all see it to the end. May God bless you all. I love you.